ahead and call the meeting to order. And are we skipping the approval of the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that correct? All right. All right, anybody here for public comment?
Good.
All right. Let's see, any old business? I think Mr. Gentry has some new business, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you very much for meeting. On page 18 of the book, the rule book, is the definition of the judicial committee. It says to recommend and inform the commission on any matters concerning judicial commissioners, general sessions, judges, circuit court clerk, etc. It would consist of 5 members. Okay, I make a suggestion that I'd like to change it on any matters except personnel issues concerning all those offices. And the reason is that we don't concern ourselves with personnel matters on any of those offices except for the judicial commissioners. Now, we had a book before that we governed them by, but we deleted that.
Okay.
And we asked HR to work with the director on any hiring and suggesting that they come directly to the county commission, which is the law. The county commission will appoint for 1, 2, 3, or 4 years.
Yes, sir.
And that's the reason I'm asking that to be changed.
Any discussion?
I'll just state that if you go back to, our codes on 40-1-111, and I'd have to go back and look at the subsection that I read today, that basically talks about the recommendation
Yes, sir.
and the committee actually bringing a recommendation before the committee. That is actually the recommendation of the director for the judicial staff. And that's the only thing, that everything else would fall back underneath either an HR department or back to the judicial director themselves.
Okay.
So adding those 3 words then would correct that?
Yes.
I make a motion we add except personnel issues.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Hang on just a second, let me catch up with y'all, all right?
Yes, sir.
I did.
You seconded, right?
I did. I'm here to take advantage of my time.
And y'all know that won't come up tonight, it'll be December, one.
Correct.
Yeah, all right.
Colonel McFarland, if you'd like to step up, sir.
Be glad to, sir. What for?
I thought maybe you'd want to sit here and let us know what you had on your mind as far as what you would like to discuss tonight.
If it's okay to speak there, I'll be glad to.
Okay, you're welcome to sit down, whichever you'd like to
I
do.
made the motion to the Rules Committee, 4, 5, 6 months ago.
Yes, sir.
That all committee meetings, the rule ought to be that all the committee meetings be held here in the courthouse where it can be filmed and documented.
When you say all departments, can you name which department
Well, I'm talking
specifically?
about all the committees.
Okay.
in the-
Yes, sir, okay.
And I got a call this morning from the sheriff, and I went to see him, and he told me he'd be delighted to make all his committee meetings here, and has no problem with that whatsoever. And of course, I know in everybody's room knows at some point in time you'll have to go into executive session because of something that's critical, but personally critical, whatever. But he has no objection coming here, and he's glad to run the rest of these things here in the future. And how you guys rule on it as far as having a rule that all of the, that's the committee's condition, so.
I had spoke with the sheriff earlier today, and he also told me the very same thing, that now that the dispatch situation being downstairs
Right.
from the conference room to where they could allow people in the general public to come in to sit into the meetings, now that he doesn't have that, he doesn't want to have to hire anybody, and he did tell me he would just as soon be in our chambers
Correct.
in the next room,
Correct.
so. Any discussion, y'all?
Can we motion this to wait until we talk to all department heads?
I second that.
Can I say something? The Ag Center,
Yes, sir.
we want to stay at the Ag Center.
Yes, sir, I understand.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We got Mr. Murphy here.
Department wants to stay at the road department.
I personally don't see if it ain't broke, why are we trying to fix something ain't broke? They want to stay there. Maybe the situation will come up to where like the sheriff's department voluntarily came in, but now's not the right time for those departments. I think they're okay where they're at. I don't understand why we'd rock the boat, but
I think the right thing to do is speak with all of them.
by all means, if you want to put it off, that sounds good to me.
I'm with Hobbs. I'd speak with the department heads.
Yeah.
Let them figure it out.
As long as they have a meeting, as long as it's recorded and the time's given in advance, I mean, that's what they're required to do. But if they all want to meet here underneath one roof, and it's probably Ford TV's channel, I'm sure they probably they won't have a problem with it, but we need to talk to them first.
Sure.
Well, I know at the Ag Center, we have to sit in front of a microphone and everything is
Recorded.
recorded.
All right.
Leslie?
Yes, sir.
I talked to the mayor about this several weeks ago, and he said there may be a way they can video those meetings where they are and still put them on TV, because that's really the crux. People would like to see them on TV. I don't know if he's solidified that plan or not, but you might want to talk to him about it.
He did mention that to me when I talked to him earlier today, so, yeah, that is his feelings on it.
So is your motion to defer for 30 days to speak to the department heads, or
Yes, sir.
60 days to get through the holidays?
60 might be better.
Let's do 60, get through the holidays, but I think it does need to be done.
30 or 60?
60.
If that's your motion, I'll second it.
Okay, do
All
I
in favor,
know
say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. I think that covers new business. Anybody else got anything in the room that they'd like to say? All right.
Make a
Motion
to
adjourned.
Second.